Yes, people, welcome back to Weird and Wonderful. It was a fantastic weekend after all for Man United. Wow, do you know what? I thought we were going to throw it away for big parts of that game. I had my head in my hands. It was looking like we were going to drop points. I'm not going to lie. The performance wasn't there, but like big teams do when called upon, big players turned up.
This
And
guy,
none
man.
bigger than Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford this season for United. Yeah, man, I know you haven't asked Ishmael, but I'm absolutely buzzing with that result. So happy.
Uh,
Cause it just had like I was worried. The only thing that the results put in the other games gave me was like a bit of security, just in case Man United flopped, did what Man United done in the last 5 games and dropped points at like silly points in games. But we didn't. We didn't. We didn't. To be fair, the performance was dire. It wasn't great. It wasn't. I think the last half an hour we
yeah,
looked
I'm gonna
good,
ask you about that.
but yeah, 3-1 winners. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the goal they scored, but the 3 goals that we got were good. Good to see Dan James back on the score sheet as well. It's 2 goals in 2 games for him now.
Hey,
Still
big up
frustrating in
Chris.
times, but
I see
he's got
Chris. I see Chris in the group chat saying G lot still need a right winger. Now James is bagging again.
mm,
Was that his first of the
mm.
season? No, he scored that. He scored that bookie one against Southampton.
Yeah, he did.
Where
No,
his
that wasn't
hip
a
just went.
Buki
His
one.
hip. Nah, it was a good finish, but his
That was
hip.
a good. It was a snap. It was like a
He just looked.
reaction.
Man, he looked mad. He looked mad awkward.
But yeah, 6 goals in
But
nine
yeah,
ga- in 6 goals in his last 9 games for club and country isn't bad. I'm hoping it's
club
look.
anchor.
It wasn't a vintage performance by any stretch of the
When was
imagination
the
from
last
Dan
time? When was the
James,
last time? Wait, hang on. When was the last time we had
but
internationals?
it's good to see. I know, but still, in his last 9 appearances,
That just shows how long that just shows how long since he's played.
yeah,
We hadn't had
for
international
sure, for sure.
for a
No, man,
minute.
it's the truth. It's the truth. But he sort of fell away a bit. But it's good to see him, yeah, getting chances again, to getting opportunities to impress, and yeah, he got important. That was an important goal for us today. We were drawing, and it was looking like we were
Yeah,
going we were heading in that direction. We had absolutely terrible performance from Anthony Martial today. Absolutely terrible.
yeah. What are you
Like,
saying about Tony? Because I'm seeing the agenda's just getting stronger and stronger
do you
every
know
week.
what? Do you know what?
Let me
If we
ask you
were
this.
doing
Let
up,
me ask
if
you
we were
this.
do, yeah, go on.
Let me ask you this. In the summer,
Yeah,
is a striker like a central striker a priority for you? Like how high?
one
How
of,
high? Because
one
what are
of.
you to say? You could make 3 signings. I'm guessing the first will be. I was gonna say winger, but you man kind of need a centre back as well. But
Centre back's priority. Centre back's number one priority for
number
me.
one, then right wing,
Yeah.
then the striker. You still need a DM as well, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
there's 4 positions, but we'll get three. We'll get three signings this summer. We'll address 3 of those positions, I reckon,
you
and
reckon
hope maybe that yeah, someone within our youth team can slot into one of the others. James Garner, if he can come back and after a good spell at Nottingham Forest, I'd love to see him play there as well. But look, let's not think about signings too much. Yeah, we'll
yeah.
get into signings close to the time, but. Yeah, do you know what? There was lots of, despite the performance not being a vintage one, there were lots of bright moments for us. One in particular happened in the 87th minute. Shola Shoretire getting his Manchester United debut, which I mean, considering the amount of time he had, it wasn't significant. Wasn't like significant, but it was significant in another sense in the fact that within like 3 or 4 days, we've given first team debuts to Shola Shoretire and Ahmad Diallo, 2 absolute stars of the future. I'm just hoping that for the rest of the season we can keep blood in a couple more. I want Hannibal to make his first team debut as well. Anyone else that's close? Ethan Galbraith as well potentially. But yeah, I want to see a couple more coming through now. Now we're starting to establish ourselves a bit more in the league. Starting to open that gap up. I think it's let me double check how many points are we off from Chelsea. I think it's 6 points now. Yeah, we're 6 points ahead of Chelsea, so in fifth. So that's us opening nice gap up, and we're playing them on the weekend. So we can, if we win that
It's a
game,
big game. That's a big game.
I think top four is done and dusted if we win next weekend. Um,
I don't even know who I'm gonna be rooting for on that one.
Surely you're supporting United. You're 3 points off Chelsea, and they've got a better
bro,
goal difference.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's keep this
But
one
look,
about. Let's keep this one about
let's
United.
keep this
I'm
one
not.
upbeat as well, man.
You've spoken about my
Need
team
you, I don't need you
too
stinking this
much.
podcast out again.
But
That bad energy, man.
bro.
But yeah, man. So
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
Shola got his debut as well, which I'm super happy about. Looked bright on the ball. Had a couple of touches towards the end. I was worried the game was gonna pass him by, but he played nice and safe. Got a few touches. Looked good. And yeah, Marcus Rashford. I'm really happy with that performance because
Wait, Darlow. Should he be saving that?
it's a hard. Wait, if you watch it in real time, it's a fizz. He fizzes that. And even if you see it an instant replay, the ball, like you see the water skid off from the ground as soon as he hits it. You know it's a powerful one. Near post, you should always think that, but he caught him off guard. I thought he was going the other corner. There's no shame in letting a goal in like that. I don't think it was a well hit strike. It wasn't like it didn't like dribble into the goal. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm happy with Rashford. Past couple of games before, even in the Europa League. Even in the Europa League, I was frustrated, but he finished the game off with a clinical finish. He's done it. He's done it again today. Got us off the mark. Yeah, he's starting to find form again as we start to find form. Bruno, another goal as well. 12 yard finish that one.
Wait, what was my man saying on the line? That dive was weird, man.
Yeah,
he was going for Bruno's feet.
He dived forwards. Yeah, he was looking like he wanted to Superman like tackle Bruno.
Wait, what was that? Fuck. Oh my god.
But yeah, so that win was massive. It's just giving us a bit of breathing space now. Chelsea are 6 points behind us. We've opened up the gap to you, man, to 9 points. 9 points. If you said that to me at any point in pre-season, in that 2-week pre-season that we had, that Man United at some point in next season will be 9 points clear of Liverpool,
it doesn't really mean
I would have put in your hand off. I would have assumed that we were top of the table.
Doesn't even mean that much. But yeah, well, that just shows you how much we've fucking fallen off at the moment.
Yeah, you have. And it's brilliant. And do you know what? Salah, how has Salah managed to get as many goals as he has? I find that impressive.
And mate, even if he's not, and also I can't even say he's been clinical this season. It's been mad. He's had
his 60% shot accuracy.
60.
Which is not bad. Which isn't bad. 60% shot accuracy, 29% goal conversion.
See, the numbers look alright. The numbers don't look that bad, but if you ask most Liverpool fans, aside from the goals this season, his all-round games has been patchy. Let's just say. But actually, I want to talk to you about something. Actually, kind of related to United. So obviously we've seen Lingard shining at West Ham, shining bright, and then obviously, did you see Lukaku's goal today in the derby? I
only watched it during the halftime bit before.
Absolutely,
Aston Villa, Leicester.
Absolutely bodied them, man. I think they won. It was 3-0. 3-0. They're looking like they could do the title. Yeah, it seems like a lot of players are leaving United and Wolosserman elsewhere. Do you think that it's just a case of them not fitting the style of play, or do you think the club were too hasty to get rid of these men? That's my question.
Which man? Go on, name them again.
Well, I was thinking mainly about Lukaku and Lingard. I know Lingard's only on loan, but
yeah,
do you think it was a bit too hasty to be getting rid of them?
For Lingard, not at all.
A lot of United fans were scapegoating. A lot of United fans have been scapegoating Lingard.
No, he's not even playing.
Lukaku got chased out.
Jesse Lingard has never been scapegoated by United fans.
I do think there was that footage.
They're mainly that was one guy at Derby. That's not United fans, man.
That's his own fans.
United fans get behind their own, man. Like he's barely played this season. He's gone through a lot. Okay, well,
quite a few divisive players.
Right, if there are other people that have
in your fan base,
then I fully denounce that. That's not what a Man United fan is.
My point is, do you think that you
I can only speak for myself.
Too hasty to get rid of
I can only speak for
players?
myself, and I've always been supportive of Jesse. Were we too hasty? Getting rid of him with Jesse? No, not at all. Because he, this is exactly what we wanted. We wanted him to go to West Ham, get some minutes, and come back and be a better player for United. He's still got another season on his contract after this one's finished. So
Do you think he'll come back? Do you reckon?
that's what we
he'll come
wanted.
back?
Either he comes back, and plays for us, or he gets a move. And to be honest, I want Jesse to be playing football at the end of the day because he's a Man United boy. He's Man United through and through. But yeah, he's at that point in his career where he needs regular football. And if he can't get that at United, I hope he can. But if he can't, then I'll bid him farewell and wish him all the best. But yeah, Jesse, super happy for him to be performing at the level he is. Romelu Lukaku as well. I'm super happy that he's managed to. He's joined Inter Milan and they're doing well. I just don't for Lukaku. Nah, I'm not. It just wasn't going to work out. He didn't want to stay ultimately either. Because he was getting paid out.
He asked to bounce on it.
Because he was playing out wide, so he was getting played on the right in a 2. It's like what we were doing with Anthony Martial and Rashford when you get them to play high and wide. Yeah. He was doing that, but he wasn't too happy in that ultimately. But look, he wasn't a Man United, like an archetypal Man United player, especially forward. He could be a bit cumbersome. His touch let him down a lot. It was frustrating it was a frustrating player to have.
The touch was booky. The touch was very
man.
Booky,
so
man.
Look, I wish him all the best. I'm happy he's doing well. He's a lovely lad. Like the stuff he was saying about Rashford and what Rashford said about him as well. You could tell he was a good man to have in the dressing room. I don't have no hard feelings against Lukaku. I love him. I love him to bits. I think he's a quality player. He just didn't suit United. He would be a perfect player for Chelsea. Like that Drogba sort of. I reckon he could have been a perfect player for Chelsea.
Yeah, just brilliant, roughing defenders up.
But yeah, one player who did come in though, one player who has come in, and we've spoken about millions and millions of times. I'm still yet to. I don't think that over the past year, I cannot think of a player who's had a bigger impact, who's scored more goals, got more assists.
But he's going to talk about this guy again.
Bruno Fernandes again. Another quiet game. Gets a goal and an assist. He gets the assist for the Dan James. That was an important touch. Got that touch for the Dan James goal. That's another assist, another goal. Do you know what that takes him onto?
He's stat padding.
You know what? It was an assist.
Numbers, bro. You can't tell me.
But look, Mohamed Salah. Yeah, he's the top. He's at the top at the moment. He's the top goal scorer in the Premier League. Right? He's Liverpool's main goal scorer.
And I've literally just said before that he's not having a wonderful season because that's what tells you one thing.
Yeah, but he like if Liverpool aren't having a good season, but he's doing his fair share. To be honest, like he's pulled in 17 Premier League goals this season. Out of how many goals? I don't even know how many goals your audio's gone, brother.
I think like 8 pence.
It's gone.
I think it's like 8 pence.
Make sure it's plugged in. It won't be the mic. It'll be the audio.
Yes.
What the hell? You sounded like you've been. Hell, your voice was mental there. But Mohamed Salah's on 17 goals.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Sounding crystal clear, Shmal. Crystal clear.
Love it.
Mohamed Salah's on 17 goals. Yeah?
I think like 8 pence.
3 assists. 17 goals, 3 assists. That's 20 goal contribution. Right?
Yeah.
It's not to be laughed at. Bruno Fernandes.
No one's laughing, bro.
No, I'm saying it's not. It's just an expression. Bruno Fernandes is on 15 goals in the Premier League now for a midfielder. And do you know how many assists he's on as well?
Mate. Go on.
10 assists. That's 25 goal involvements in 25 Premier League games.
Listen, yeah. You can use your stats.
Come on, man.
To tell me.
Come on.
Jack Grealish is still a better player. Kevin De Bruyne is still a better player.
They're not this season.
Bruno
they're
might
not in the
top 5. Bruno might touch top 5 in the league, maybe. That's it. That's as far as the conversation's going. You can't tell me this guy is the best player in the league. I don't care. You can give me all the stats.
I think he's the most effective. He's the most
better than
effective
Pogba.
player.
Do you think he's better than Pogba?
Yeah, he's the most effective player in the league.
No,
he's a game changer.
Do you think he's the best?
I reckon he's won more points. He's won more points alone than any other player.
Do you think he's the best footballer in the league? Never mind stats. Never mind whether he's got 20 goals and 15 assists, whatever it is. Whatever. Don't care. is he the best player in the league for you? Do you actually think that? Do you believe that?
In the same way you when I said Luke Shaw was the best left back in the league, and
He's definitely
now he is.
He's not. He's not.
Who is on form? Who's better?
But you said on form is different. You can have can have 5 good games. Yeah,
He's the best player. Who's the best left back in the league then?
Robertson for me.
Don't allow it, man. Luke, show me that stat I gave you. Do that stat I gave you about
Luca Digne again for me is still better than Luke Shaw.
Yeah, it's just you're just finding square. You're clutching Ishmael. Look. Anyway, Luke Shaw put in another. He was one of my other bright sparks as well. Put in another great performance. And what we're starting to see from Luke Shaw is a level of consistency, which is for me going to get him on the plane. He's getting England. He's England's first choice left back now, and he's overtaken Robertson in the amount of chances created as well now. And actually, just straight up, he's created the most big chances for any defender in the Premier League this season.
Are you sure that's correct?
Luke Shaw now. Yeah, they said it on BT Sport today. They said it the other day. But now it's true. Now it's true.
You had to fact check that one.
Now it's true though.
Listen,
so Luke Shaw, another like 8 out of 10 performance from him. Not 7 out of 10.
If you want to be considered the best, if you want to be considered the best player in your position in the league, you need to do it for more than 3/4 of a season or however long Luke Shaw was dead last season, and the season before that. He wasn't. He just wasn't getting assists. Let's just have a bit of. He's been like reaching. He's been reaching his peak. Let's not be trigger happy. Yeah. Let's not be trigger happy. Let's remain level-headed about this. Yeah. Luke Shaw's been good for 20 games.
On form. Okay, fine. Games. On form or this season then. Who's been better than him this season?
Your man Creswell's having an amazing season as well. Look what he's doing at West Ham.
Yeah, he's up there. He's probably up there.
He's doing bits as well. For me, Andy Robertson is 3 seasons of consistency over and over again, and his level. He's one of the only players. He's one of the only players.
You can't say this is a good season.
Let me finish. He's one of the only players for us this season that can still hold his head high and say he's having a good year. I think he's still got more assists than Luke Shaw. His numbers are still up there alongside Luke Shaw, and he's playing alongside flipping Nat Phillips, Reece Williams, Joe Bloggs, and literally anyone. Like we're dashing any man next to him at centre back, and he's still performing at a high level. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Is he performing at a high level? I don't think he is.
He's still playing well, man. He's still playing well.
That's what is he? Is he playing well? Is he just playing?
Well, compared to the rest of our flipping bums that are playing at the moment, he's playing well. He had a good game yesterday.
I don't want this conversation to turn into who's better out of Luke Shaw and Robertson. I said, you got rattled by what I was saying about Luke Shaw. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Right now, I can't think of anyone that's better than him. That's just my opinion. You think some sixth place defender is better than Luke Shaw?
No, don't. Why are you doing?
You think just because Everton beat Liverpool that makes Digne the best left back in the world?
Don't do this. I'm saying that for time.
For me, I think
you can't use a team. You can't just use a team.
In my opinion, Luke Shaw.
Otherwise, that means Zinchenko is the best left back in the league because Man City are flipping romping it. Is that what you're saying?
But Luke Shaw's having a good season, and his club's having a good season. He's impacting.
You know what? Yeah, Zinchenko's the best left back in the league.
There's more merit to that, but there's more merit to that argument than Robertson.
What? Because they're top.
He's having a better season.
Let's not do this.
Look, I'm not saying Zinchenko's a better player than Robertson. I hear your point. I hear your point.
But you're using
stats as well now. In terms of stats,
you're using league position as leverage. It doesn't work like that. You can't.
But in terms of stats, Luke Shaw's he's gone past Robertson now. He's got stats on his side and the league table.
Because we're sixth. It doesn't. No, that doesn't.
But we got the league table. We got the league table and stats to back it up now. That's what I'm trying to say. You're trying to say to me that Luke Shaw wasn't the best. You were saying that he weren't even in the top 5, top 10 before. Now you changed your tune. Luke Shaw.
I never said he was not top 10. Never. There's not.
You were discrediting him. You said he was dead. Like all
that's because he's only come good this season. Apart from his first season and this one, there's about 5 years in between when he was on nothing at all. You think because he's got like
he's had a tough times with it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He should have. I was expecting bigger things sooner, but now I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see
Johnny Vegas. Like he's just come good now. Bless you, bro. He's just come good now. Man's 25. Yeah, he joined you like 18. there's been a big gap in between where he's been
You're
below
just hating
average.
Bear right now.
Below
Man.
average.
You're just hating.
Below
You
average.
just turned into a
below
hater.
average. He's
You just
now
turned into
come
a
good.
hater.
Cool.
It's not, it
well
doesn't,
done.
it doesn't,
Well
it
done.
doesn't
You're
suit you,
25. Well done. You're 25. You're just coming good now. I'm happy for him. I want him to do well for England. I want him to do well. However,
you think
I
Robertson
can't
and
sit
Dino are better? So is it just Robertson and Dino who are better, or Tierney as well?
I like a bit of Reguilon.
What you talking about? He's not even played a full season at Tottenham. He's been injured for most of it.
I'm not saying he's better. I'm just saying these are left backs that I like.
Yeah. If it's a popularity contest, then that's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. Because you're never going to be. You're never picking a United guy. You're never picking a United guy in a popularity contest. Even backing Evertonians who are above you in the league.
None of your players are the best in their league in their position. Facts.
Okay, name one of your players who's the best in their league in their position?
Andy Robertson.
No, he's not. Luke Shaw's better than him.
No, this is the argument we've just been going around in circles.
Exactly.
We're not gonna do this anymore. But he's not better than. But none of your players, is Harry Maguire the best centre back in the league?
No, did I say that? Did I say that?
Is it?
Is Kabak? Is Henderson?
Henderson, we've done this already.
Van
Henderson
Dijk?
is a better left back. Henderson is a better left back.
Van Dijk right now is doing nothing.
Still better than Maguire.
Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what he's doing right now? Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what he's doing right now?
Van Dijk.
He's getting out. He's got his arthritis socks on. He's got his arthritis socks on. Yeah. He's having a deep long bath. He's on his way to rheumatology to get his joints checked out. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's in rheumatology right now.
Van Dijk right now, as he is, with one half semi-functional knee, is still better and probably quicker.
Do you remember that video of him doing kick-ups quickly? Just bring that back. Do you remember that video of him doing kick-ups? Winston could even kick the ball above. Don't try and tell me he can't sprint. He's not doing ball work. Yeah, he's not passing the ball.
What are you talking about? He's
kick-ups aren't ball work, bro. That was just for the gram.
He's about.
Anyway, look. You're taking away the shine from what I'm trying to say, man. What I'm trying to say is Luke Shaw's put in another elite performance in today. Super happy with him. His connection with Rashford as well on the wing. It seems like we're starting to rebuild that sort of telepathy that where Shaw goes around the outside, and then Rashford either plays him through, and Shaw's got that unbelievable pace, or Rashford will cut in and he'll get. That's how he gets goals.
Pace. He's
rapid, man. He's rapid. I think he's very quick.
For his size as well, he's deceptive.
Yeah, but he's one of them people, man. He's just big boned, man. He's just a thick set guy. It's like Wayne Rooney, but Wayne Rooney would outrun hella man. Do you know what I mean? Like he was just big. He was just big. Like I'm just skinny. He's just big. Like I'm not gonna. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna start hating on some guy just because he's sick. But he can blow.
No one's hating. No one's hating on Luke Shaw. I'm speaking for the majority. I think when I say let's just relax, because we've seen him have good little runs like this before, and he just goes back to being a flipping bum.
This has been for like 2 seasons now. I've been saying this from last year.
You weren't all that last year.
I'm happy with Luke Shaw. He's another bright spark, another shining light in this United team. Had Shola get his debut. Marcus Rashford bag another goal. Bruno Fernandes again with a goal and an assist. Dan James getting some good time, getting some good minutes.
I didn't even talk about that assist.
Getting some minutes.
Touch.
He wouldn't have gone to Dan James if it hadn't. It wouldn't have gone to him otherwise. It's an important touch. It was important. Otherwise, it's not a goal. And we're probably talking about a 1-1 draw. And you got a grin on your face. To be fair, I don't know why.
I don't even fucking know why. To be honest,
why are you smiling, B? Cut it out.
Smiling through the pain, man. Smiling through the pain.
But yeah, so big. That's and also it's just alleviated a lot of pressure off the next weekend's game against Chelsea. If we win that game,
would you take a point right now?
I think they're there for the taking. To be honest, I want to take Tuchel's unbeaten record. They're probably up there. Apart from City, they're in the best form as well. They've won 4 out of their last 5.
They not have back to back. Oh no, they
drew
that was their first time they dropped points in it. Southampton.
No, second. They drew I think the first game they drew 0-0 as well. Or what they drew?
No, they won. They beat Burnley the first game. I swear.
They've
2-0.
Well, they dropped points on the Tuchel. There's been a 0-0 draw. I remember that for certain. Against Wolves.
Yeah. Dead game. We watched that.
Yeah. So I'm just happy with that. I'm happy we've got that. We've now got a bit of a buffer ahead.
Wait, do you see Minamino's goal?
Yeah.
Southampton.
Classy.
Why are you letting this Don go, man?
But who?
That,
but
you know
he's
what
not.
that, you know what that was.
He's
don't
because
you?
he's
You know what
short.
that was. You know what
Speed
that
of
was.
thought, bruv. I messaged you
Hello.
straight away, bro. I messaged you straight
I
away
told
on the
you,
chat.
I told you.
I was
I
like,
told you.
speed of thought. Speed of thought. But it's just
We
Klopp.
could've
Klopp
done
doesn't.
that
Klopp
yesterday.
didn't rate him. Klopp didn't rate him.
I actually think they had beef because he had a good game against Palace, the 7-0, but they didn't get any minutes at all. Not
Do you
one
reckon he's
minute.
been bum sucking the other coaching staff too much?
Hey, do you know that video I sent you in the
Just him in the bar. And oh my god.
I kind of had a feeling from then that this guy probably wasn't going to fit in. Like, But anyway, man, hopefully he can come back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think our next game. Yeah, next game we've got Real Sociedad in the Europa League. You're gonna be watching that?
Is the next leg? Is it this week?
Yeah, Thursday night. So we'll be watching that. That game's pretty much done and dusted. It's 4-0 after the away leg. Coming back to Old Trafford. Hopefully, see some of the youngsters get some minutes as well. I doubt it won't be too many of them.
Do you know why? I swear Arsenal playing both legs away. How come you all have to play yours in Old Trafford?
Are they?
Yeah, they're playing in like Hungary or something.
What?
Arsenal aren't playing their leg in their home leg at the Emirates.
Yeah, no, I heard you. I was just let me check it out. Yeah, Karasaki Stadium. Maybe it's travel restrictions from Portugal. Maybe they can't fly to England.
Oh yeah. That's a shout actually. That's a shout. This is fucking long, man. This is long.
But yeah, then also when we're playing Chelsea next week, but Leicester are playing Arsenal. So I hope there's points dropped from Leicester if we do as well.
Leicester got quite a good record against Arsenal.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But no, look, I'm excited. I'm excited now because United. Yeah, we're in a good position to attack the last 13? Is it 13 games of the season? We're in 25 games now. Yeah, the last 13 games of the season, and we've managed to get a 6-point gap built up, and that's I think going to be vital in the running. I think if we beat Chelsea, top 4 is pretty much wrapped up. Would you say? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, probably. You've played most of. Who else have you got? You've got to go to the Etihad. You've got to go to the Etihad.
Etihad, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We've got to go to Chelsea.
We've
got to pay you as well.
Old Trafford
in May.
Yeah. Oh mate, our record there is dead.
Leicester. Have you played Leicester twice?
No, you played them at the King Power. I'm pretty sure you still got to play them. That was on Boxing Day, I swear.
I don't know if that was the second time though. I think you might have played them earlier in the season.
No, you haven't. I'm pretty sure you got to play them again at Old Trafford.
Yeah, I want to check.
But yeah, I mean, I think
we got them in the FA Cup quarterfinals, and then the not the penultimate game, the third last game of the season. That running's looking a bit better than it did initially. We got Aston Villa, Leicester, and stuff, but over the next 6 Premier League games, we're playing Chelsea, Palace, City, West Ham, Brighton, and then Spurs. So that's not an easy run-in, but if we come out of that...
That's a hard run, bro. That's a hard run.
But do you know what I clocked? Everyone's run-in's got really tricky games. Everyone's got really tricky games.
It's cliche, but it's
the top 12 teams in the Premier League
games
right now. The standard is outrageous. Like, it's crazy.
I don't think the standard is good. I think the standard is just all the same. But I wouldn't really say the standard is that high.
No, I think the standards, mate. I think the standard of football's so high. I think there's so many teams in that top 10. Look, I'll name them now. Yeah, if I told you you're playing Man City tomorrow, you'd be para. Man United, same.
Bro, you see what they do
Leicester.
to us every week.
Leicester, West Ham.
That's
These are all tough games.
Bruv,
Chelsea,
don't use
tough
Liverpool
game.
as the example. We're
No,
not
no, no,
playing
no.
well at the
No,
moment.
I'm saying, but I'd be worried about these games. City, Leicester, West Ham, Chelsea, Liverpool, Everton, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Arsenal, Wolves, Leeds United. These are all teams. That's the top 12, and any of them games, you're like, we're in a serious match here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I hear that. But
the level's high, man. The level's high.
if you're City right now, using them as the benchmark, you're not fearing any of them teams. Then teams can't even get a goal at the moment against City.
Yeah, I'm
So
a
it's
bit
about
annoyed
the
with that, man.
standard.
I feel like teams just aren't like they're just going there
This is what
beaten
I'm trying
already.
to. This
It's
is
really annoying.
This is the aura you get. But you build that up over a course of winning games. Like we had that last season where even if a team went 1-0 up against us, I was like, cool, because they won't be able to. The mentality will allow them to think that they have no chance of seeing this through. And I watched Arsenal today. Just will quickly touch on this. Arsenal didn't really have any belief at all. As soon as that City goal went in,
they did look all right at times.
They weren't really troubling, man. It was just all flipping one dimensional. Get the ball out wide to Tierney, he'll just bun up he was playing on the right, Cancelo, and he's just whipping balls in. But there was no one really in the box. Aubameyang was not.
He's lost a bit of pace as well. He looks a bit slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think look right now. I'm not gonna count my eggs just yet, just because there are a few. They've still got some big games to play. There's still a lot of good games to be played this season.
Though,
but
this time of year,
I'm waiting for City to drop points.
Even the teams at the bottom are tough games. Like you've seen Fulham do a couple upsets. Sheffield United have obviously beat you lot. They're in some kind of form, but they're not completely just dead. So I don't know, man. This season.
Yeah, I genuinely don't think you lot are getting top four, which is mad to even think that before the start of the season. You would have thought I was crazy, but it's genuinely looking like you'll be playing Europa League Thursdays, unless you win the Champions League. But yeah, man, I think that's a good point to sort of to leave it. Mate. United are in second place on 49 points. We are clear of. Actually, no, because of our goal difference, we are effectively 7 points clear of 5th place. With 13 games to go, a potential of 39 points still to play. There are potential upsets out there. Will City drop any points? Will Man United be able to capitalise on that? Or will City just continue to extend their lead at the top of the table? There's a lot of games to be played, a lot more points to be won. Liverpool aren't out of it just yet, but four losses in the last 5 suggests they've got a bit of a mountain to climb if they're going to get back into the top 4. Big wins for West Ham as well against Spurs. West Ham now into the top 4. Looking good for it as well. 2 points clear of Chelsea. Everton, massive win, of course, against Liverpool. Now level on points with Liverpool with a game in hand. Can they overtake and leapfrog their Merseyside rivals and drop Liverpool into 7th place? I think that's the same position as United when they got David Moyes. The comparisons will start then, I think, if Everton manage to leapfrog Liverpool and Liverpool get into 7th. Spurs missed a golden opportunity to climb up the table, dropping points to West Ham. They're stuck in 9th place, 4 points off Liverpool.
9th.
Yeah.
They got a game in hand, though, innit, on us.
Yeah, and Villa missed out as well. They could have done well, but they've got 2 games in hand still. They can still, if they win those 2 games in hand, leapfrog Liverpool as well. So Liverpool could potentially be in 8th place. 8th place when all the games are caught up. So yeah, it's been a very good weekend over this side for Weird and Wonderball. Man United, anyway, should we say, have had a great weekend. Looked like it was going to be a bit rocky at times, but the Red Devils found a way to get the 3 points. But yeah, Ishmael, any final words? Any final words for me? How we've got one more game left this game week, but yeah, where's your head ultimately now? Man United have managed to climb to back up to 2nd place, and establish a 9-point gap over their big, old, historic rivals, Liverpool Football Club. Where's your head at now? You're 9 points off. 9.
My team are. They keep ruining my weekend every week. Yeah, this week was slightly better, if I can say better, because at least we had the evening game.
Other teams dropped points as well.
No, not even. It's just we had the evening game in it, so I had Saturday day to like enjoy myself a bit. Whereas the week before we had the lunchtime kickoff, my weekend was ruined by 2:00 on Saturday.
Yeah, you need a Sunday game really, so you can enjoy Saturday.
I think next week Sheffield United is Sunday. Yeah.
Are we going live for that one? Do you reckon? Or?
Yeah. Why the fuck not? Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say, man.
Yeah. Do you think Man United definitely finishing above Liverpool? Do you reckon? Essentially, we're 10 points clear with the goal difference. Your goal difference is 10.
You would think so, innit? You would think.
Your goal difference is 10, by the way.
You would think that.
How do you believe?
Yeah, you would think that it's done now, but top 4's the aim, innit? That's it.
You're not out of that question just yet. Out of that conversation, should I say? You are still only 5 points away from top 4. It's just the chasing pack behind you have just managed to gain a bit more ground. You missed a chance to kind of extend to just solidify your claims a little bit more. But yeah, look, let's not dwell on this too much. We'll be back for some more content this week, of course, guys. There's lots more football. It is incessant, so hopefully, who knows, you might see a smile on Ishmael's face by the end of the week. But for now, he'll go off to lick his wounds. I'll go off to I might have a little drink, might have a little celebration, who knows. Big 3 points for Man United, another 3 goals. Climb back up to second. It's been a good weekend all around for us. Ishmael, any final words? No? Sayonara? Speak to the people. Come on.
I'm on the verge of that. I'm on the verge. This shit will break me soon, but yeah.
Get off verge, man. He needs to recover. You can't handle your strain.
Let's call it a day, man. I can't be bothered anymore.
On that note, like and subscribe, please. And if you've enjoyed it, follow us on socials. We're all around here. But yeah, man, this has been weird and wonderful. Thanks again for tuning in. And come on, the Reds. Come on.